I guess this is turning into more of a bi-weekly stream than a weekly stream, but yeah, I'm doing what I can. I'm not gonna stream if it gets in the way of my work. That's just how I am as a person. But welcome. As you can probably see by the title of this stream.
Homestead Pitch, do we need to drop all the way back down? If you want to clean up Frankie's Pass, half of it.
As you can tell by the name of this stream and what's going on outside, we have a fresh little winter storm here. The town was predicted to get a little less than an inch of snow, but I never really roll off of that anymore. We were always going to get more up here in the mountains, and I just realized that one of my wipers just is not working out so well. So I might have to go bang that off here in a second. Same cat as the last stream. It's just the day I get in this cat, really. I've been running a piston bully the past few days, but yeah. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the cat here. Running a little different. We're with the pack here for a bit, but after a little bit here, we're gonna break off and go do some other stuff. Get into some teaching areas, and then I think I might be headed up to the upper T-bar too, the Horseshoe T-bar. Again, I'm not going to tell you what resort I work at, just because I know people have their preferences on resorts and who owns them and whatnot. If you figure it out, please keep it to yourself. Please don't put any angry comments or anything out there. I do this work because I like the work. It doesn't necessarily mean I like the area I work at. I don't know how well this is going to show up on camera. I'm basically seeing the lights off the cat in front of me and some snow. Once we break out of the pack here, it's just going to be you and me and the cat. Not too terribly too much else going on here. And we'll see how it goes from there. I might have to go bang some snow off my wipers here in a bit though. I can still see this patch right here is probably right in front of you though. I really appreciate everybody's support on the past few streams, even if you haven't been liking them. I'm not going to tell you to like them. I just put them out there to put them out there. It's up to you as a person to do what you want to do with it. I'm just throwing stuff out there, trying to introduce people a bit more of the snowcat life here, just to kind of show, show what's going on out here during the dead of night up on the mountain. But I really do appreciate everybody who's been watching the stream, so thank you very much. And thank you very much to all those folks who watch all the little shorts I put out when I can. Again, I'm not going to record videos if it gets in the way of my work, so if I don't post videos for a little bit, must be because I'm more focused on my work than I am on trying to get content out there on a camera or out on YouTube. So that's that. And that's how I live my life here. Hoping my wiper heaters will actually heat the snow off my blades. I'm trying not to melt my wipers again. I did that my last shift in this thing, and it was not my last shift, but 2 weeks ago on the last stream I melted the wipers actually. You guys didn't see it, and it was actually the back wipers, but I melted the wipers a little bit. I'm going to try and avoid doing that today as much as possible, so I'm going to try not to run the wiper heaters too much. Yes, the wipers are actually heated in these machines. They basically take coolant out of the engine and circulate coolant up towards the wiper blades. So if you see kind of little tubes and whatnot on the wipers as they're going around, that's basically tubes with coolant in them, and that's what's heating up the wipers and trying to defrost the wipers a little bit more. I got this one a little bit. That one's still having issues right now. That being said, though, you can't overheat them and you can't melt your wipers.
Hey, Steve, hold up a second. I'm going to stop real quick and clean some of the stuff off my wipers. The ice is starting to build up on my windshield. Your wiper heater's on. your wiper heaters on. Yeah, it won't let me turn those on. The touch screen isn't responding. Even with that little red dial, I wasn't able to get those on.
Definitely a time of the season where we're having issues with our cats. These things are marvelous machines until they're not. They like to be cantankerous. Thankfully, this one is holding up so far. It's starting to rattle a few bolts loose. We are up to about 341 working hours in this machine now. Definitely one of the newer machines in the fleet, but it's getting to the point where it's starting to rattle bolts loose. So it's always fun. Starting to clear up a little bit here. Half pass here a little bit. I'm just shooting crumbs at my tiller right now. It's not ideal in the world at all.
As I turn downhill right here, cross over, it'll be on my left, so we head down Trigby's. Look at that. There are seat heaters in these machines. I don't generally use them. I know some of the other guys do, but I don't. I think I turned mine off. I don't know if it gets hot in here. I'm sorry, I forgot. Who's that in Cat 3? Find me.
It's Max. What's up?
Hey, Max. My mirror heater, there's a mirror heater error in here, so I'm having a little bit of trouble keeping my mirrors clean. Just let me know when you're on. If you can see me making a crumb row on my right side right now, let me know and I'll throw my tiller over.
Yeah, copy. That cat definitely doesn't like snowy weather, or stormy weather anyway. The wires on the backside, one of those mirrors gets all confused and tangled up. Likes to throw that. You can try turning it on and off, see if it looks clear, but it might not.
Copy that. It's been like this all season. Every time I throw it on, it throws that error, and it doesn't seem to ever work. It'll just keep beeping at you. So, but I'll play with it if I can.
Yeah, copy. I'll let you know. I know I've kind of shot some snow in my tiller here a little bit as well.
What is your 20 right now? Out of my homestead. That goes all 4 o'clock. Yes, copy.
After becoming a snowcat operator, I have a love-hate relationship with powder now. It's really fun to ski or snowboard on, but it's a frustrating time for me in a snowcat, because you're trying to leave, you know, as uniform corduroy passes as possible, but
You get down here and
sometimes you overload the tiller.
You can be on my right.
Sometimes you just overload your tiller and you start shooting crumbs and excess snow outside your tiller, and you're leaving crumb rows and untilled snow between passes, and it's just a frustrating time sometimes. So I have a love-hate relationship with powder days now. Keep an eye on my back wipers so I don't have melt in them again. Strength might be a little lacking right now just due to the storm coverage, so I do apologize if it cuts that short. I've been going for about 4 hours, seems to be the length that my current devices like to go for. So the abrupt cutoffs, especially with the past streams, 4 or 5 hours seems to be the mark on it, which kind of sucks because I would love to keep you guys around for an entire shift. Show you what it goes and how it goes. Definitely need to do a little bit more looking into that, trying to figure out why everything just like loves to shut off when it does. I think I finally got the windshield clean though. Yeah, that's good. Thanks, turn that off.
I'm pretty sure they're already off, but if you just tell me how to do it, if I can make it different, I will do it, but I don't really know how. And I click, like where you turn your lights on the pad there, if you click them again, it'll do different configurations. I don't know exactly without sitting there how to turn them off, but they should be bunch of different options right there on that keypad. If you start clicking them, some will go off, some will come back on. I'll turn them all back on. Copy. What I mean to say is, like, I have it as what I believe right now as low brightness as I can possibly get it on the front side. But if you know exactly which one I can click to do it, I'll play with it for a second. But as far as I know, I think that this is the lowest brightness I can get on the front. Copy that. Frankie, what's up with your tiller? I don't think that you just, whatever you just did it better. Click that button again. You got all the lights on up top. There's just fine. Alright, check your pass. That's perfect. Max, those are the,
Copy, John. Going north of the trees.
Go ahead and hold up for a second. I'm going to do a back up here and grab top of 5 chair. Hop out and clear these windshield wipers real quick. I got to do something. Towards the back, want to come to the left side of this triage towards the top here. I had a tiny bit of a burnout and there's a little bit of a spot right there in the middle of my path, so nothing crazy.
I see it. I'll grab it.
Thank you for grabbing that, Croucher. Keep on blowing snow out both sides of your path, especially when you make turns. Plow the case and you'll just stay on my right for now. Right.
Oh shit.
Downhill on the swinger, you're going to be on my left. Left copy.
Outside right now, 14 degrees Fahrenheit.
You're bringing a little better.
I'm starting to kick some spots and kind of starting to overload my toe a little bit.
Row at all back there, Max?
You're looking good. Trying to control mine at the moment, but you're looking good.
at the towers. I know your mirrors are clogged up, so please make sure you're giving them enough room as you go around and you're not smacking anything. That's exercise 10-4.
Road galore, why? Like the tiller off a little bit, maybe? Oh, that might be right there.
Don't hit the hydrants down here above tower 2 that are buried in that snow. Make sure you get those through. Copy.
You can go for a little bit more room there, kid. You don't have to get that close at all, man.
Down into the maze of crossover beyond my right. Good, copy. Be sure you make that turn without leaving ground. Just look ahead of you. There's a new fence in the maze area. Don't plow it over. Step out real quick. I dropped my glove out the window trying to clean up my mirrors. So you're having a rough time. On my left side, as we head back up roller crescendo towards Slinger. Hey, copy. side do any more than we have already. Here coming up Lower Crescendo. Did you notice the rocky load boards? What? No. The 6-inch sender step right before the load boards. No, I did not. I didn't even look.
Start to the shift when people's cats icing over and
power line looking like Steve.
tillers being all weird.
Clean, maybe 4 cats at that big fat spot up at the top. Top of it.
It's all working out all right. A little rocky, but we're getting there. Keeps you humble, you know. Doing your thing for a while in less stormy conditions, and you get to the stormy conditions, all of a sudden your tillers.
Around this bottom 3 island here on Lower Crescendo, only go 2.5 cats wide. There's not pressure to that bar climbers, right? You will burn out. Make a mess.
But yeah, it keeps you humble, definitely. Working different conditions out here. Conditions are never really the same. You might have similar conditions a few shifts in a row, but then you start getting into like softer snow, stormy snow like this, and then here come spring, kind of March and April, we'll get the freeze thaw cycle. So when my shift gets out here, we'll be basically trying to use our blades to score ice so that our tracks and our tillers can chew it up and empty it out a little bit more and try and get some good corduroy on it. Yeah, it's always a little different.
Yeah,